Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Bale. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice looking ball. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Bale. No, that's been intercepted.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And here's Raul. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Bale!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
That's a throw. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Yeah. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. And it's lofted through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Thuram clears, and they're quick to get it back. Maldini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the right. There's the delivery. Well read. And the danger is averted. Nuno Mendes. Schneider. And now the breakaway. And this is Raul. He's gone forward. Rodri. Vitinha. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot's on here. Now it's Sneijder.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernes. Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Lizarazu. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram, there he goes, motoring forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram getting this one clear. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pass somewhat off target. Shoots! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Thuram. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so we'll expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Raul. Rudiger clears it away. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice part. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hernes gets it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
But it's Thuram.
Oh, great feat, that.
And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Just about up to the hour now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Conte. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's well positioned. And the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Xavi Alonso.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vietnam finding their passes. Rudiger with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Xavi Alonso. Platini. Could move up a gear here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he goes cross-field. And it's Thuram. Xavi Alonso. Platini. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Shevchenko! That's a decent clearance. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lizarazu. Hernes. He is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso. Here's Vitinha. Platini. And he's had it nicked away. And he was quick to react. And here's Shevchenko. That is good strength. Oh, that's a key interception. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Some really good ball movement. Danger averted for now. Now this could be a chance. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Conte. Xavi Alonso. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Ambitious ball here. And he's gone looking for safety.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Vietnam can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And this is Schneider. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Maldini. Wriggles his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Good-looking ball. Out towards the flank. Maldini picks it up out wide. Cross from Maldini. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Vitinha, Raul. Big chance! There it is! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Schneider. Vietnam finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, important interception.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Raul.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. And this is Bale. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Schneider. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Maldini. Maldini proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Bale. Threads one in. Thuram. Schneider does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Raul shapes to shoot! Vitinha. Now it's and the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? An instinctive delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Vietnam with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Maldini.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a threatening ball. Chance! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. And he's onside. He's having a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. There's the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have... There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So off we go once more. Manchester United didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yeah. Rudiger. Goes looking wide. Rodri, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Vitinha. And this is Shevchenko. That's going to go a long way. Thuram. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram. Schneider. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. He's found a way past. And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. Ball driven toward... He gets big! And it's headed over. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't keep it down.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through there. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Raul. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. That'll be a corner. Vietnam have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
It's a promising position. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Might be danger here. He's in a good position. Real chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limit...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Haaland. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Raul. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vietnam with the corner, there first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider, and it's Bale. For Bale. Vitinha. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. First quarter of an hour gone. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vitinha. Now it's Shevchenko.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rodri. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Haaland. Good ball over the top. No luck with that dink over the top. Rodri. And here's Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's not going to reach. And that was very necessary. And this is Shevchenko. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Bale. Schneider could try cutting inside here. Big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram attempts a clearance. That's a throw. Raul. Vietnam finding their passes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Maldini. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ernest. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Real chance! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And there's the end of the first half. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Thuram gets good distance on it. And it's Schneider. Rodri. Now it's Bale. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ernest powering forward here. Lizarazu. Lizarazu goes on a run down the left wing. Chance to deliver. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And it's Michel Platini. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And he's taking no chances there. Cross to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Played into space. Ernest providing an outlet on that flank. Haaland thinks about the shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? No mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's on it, can he get away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodri gets it clear. Rodri. Platini. And this is Shevchenko. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Deep cross. He's having a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 24, Vicente Lizarazu. Number 5, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 22.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 4, Maldini. Number 25, Jan Koller. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Platini. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. And he's there to get it away. And here's Platini, passing nice and neat. And that is expertly dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cole. Czech claims comfortably. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Platini. Vitinha. Good ball, good Platini! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? Cole gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hoeneß looking to run onto it. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Schneider. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's that. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Right, Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to play it through. Hoeneß with the cross. Araujo with the clearance.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of luck with the second. OK, he struck the ball well enough, but from that distance, you would expect the keeper to deal with it comfortably.
Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Bale. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. That was good alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a searching pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Raul. Mbappe going about things with real menace. Chance here to counter. Hoeneß. Played out wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, no joy this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Shevchenko. Works it forward. Mbappe Might just make this. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's really well manoeuvred. Stood up well to him there. And it's Bale. And here's Shevchenko. Vitinha. He is shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And here's the chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Pull it. Pinches it off him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Is now in operation for your safety.
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. Bale! And he's heaved it away. Rodri. And it's Snyder. Now that looks a decent ball. Cleared without complication. Lizarazu. He's got away. Lizarazu going full steam ahead down the left flank.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Oh, well played. Looking for the run. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Vitinha. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Araujo, always a very imposing presence at the back. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Rodri. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get it through?
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Raul. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10, Mbappe.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Schneider receives him in a wide position.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Substitutions taking place.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just...
Goes for a shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion. He's having a shot! That has not gone well. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And here's Schneider. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Vitinha is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And it's Shevchenko. Nice looking ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, super ball. Hangs one in. And he's taking no chances there. Gerrard with the foul.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Shevchenko. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Lukaku. Some resolute defending there. Vitinha. Schneider does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he shoots! They've done it! It is no contest, it is a landslide. A moment that needed composure. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. You get a throw in. Bale does really well there, he is strong. He has found the way through, and he decides to cross it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rodri. And it's Shevchenko.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Shevchenko. And the finish! It's in!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Might be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha hit into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute...
He's having a shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rodri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Almost half an hour in now. And this is Shevchenko.
Bale looking here to chip it through.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass.
Maldini. And it's Schneider.
Here's Vitinha.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
And that has been cleared.
Bullet.
Haaland. And now they can spring out of defence.
Rudiger cuts out the pass.
Raul. And here's Shevchenko.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has been cut short.
He's a sharp little ball here. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Raul.
And it's Vitinha.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Vietnam finding their passes.
And it's lofted through here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Haaland.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's in on goal.
Pull it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Today.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that has been clubbed away. Ernest. Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Schneider. Now it's Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Raul. He's through, it's one-on-one.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ernest. Oh, well measured. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good,
and he's following up. They've scored. And the second half is off to a flyer.
well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Goes for a shot.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Hullet. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yeah. Nicked it back promptly. Always onto this.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shot a goal! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So, time for
13,
changes on
Vieira.
both sides, actually.
Number 2.
This
Van
has
Dijk.
become one superb
Number
game of
20,
football.
Well,
Rudiger.
I'd happily watch this every
Number
week, Peter.
5,
This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 15, Paris.
Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Bellingham. Number 8,
Probing
Chiellini.
pass.
Number 18,
And that is as
Daniel
far as they're going to go.
Number 25,
Now that's well seen too.
Number 7,
And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, well played.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, no joy this time. And now they can clear their lines. That's a sharp pass. Now he's got space here. It's Lukaku! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Played into space. Lofted in. Araujo attempts a clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
All hands on
Number
deck for this
14,
one.
Gullit. Coming on the field is number 21, Vieri.
It'll be a throw-in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 3 minutes
Now
at
it's
a time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Araujo. And it's Xabi Alonso. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Well,
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 9.
No winner in
Cristiano
90,
Ronaldo.
30 more to
Coming
come.
on to replace him is
It's a good
number
foot in there.
23, Giroud.
And they've switched it over to the other side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, they could be caught out here.
That is a brilliant interception. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So we're up and running.
Stood up well to him there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on goal. Haaland. In with the challenge.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And it's Thuram.
Curtis. Now, can they get him away?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lizarazu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is starved of space and time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thuram. Referee's given a throw.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Shoots!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their third corner. Vardy.
Looking for a runner.
Now it's Haaland.
Haaland!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And that's caused a worry or two. So their fourth corner of the game.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rudiger
Calmly anticipates.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Vardy. He's shifting through, and he shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lizarazu.
Ernest. Foot in. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Rodri. Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lizarazu. Manchester United finding their passes. Mateus. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Rodri.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Mateus. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And here's Vardy. Nedved. Rudiger can get it clear. A good-looking ball. Haaland. Mateus, can he get it through? He is through here! Opts to play it. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mateus. Tries to pass it through. Ernest. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Nedved. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in, and it's made its way to him. He's through and all alone! Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Good read, needed to be. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's managed to get rid. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Hullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Ernest with a real chance here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Manchester United, number 5, Erling Haaland. Number 15, Paris. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number
Brilliant
25,
save from Buffon! They want to be quick to recover this.
Lukaku.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for options for movement, and he was quick to react. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Bellingham! And that has been cleared.
Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that has not gone well. Lizarazu might just make this.
No, it's come to nothing.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Great defending, strong and determined.
And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Son Heung-min. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's a throw-in.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's there to get it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Check, gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
Nedved. Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And this is Lukaku. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Into the last 5 minutes.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass somewhat off target.
1 minute added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that was very necessary. That's the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And that is a little undercooked. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Serginho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in a great position here.
And that's a goal kick. Rummenigge. Spread out to the left.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he's chosen to go back. Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rummenigge. Matthäus. Thuram concedes a free kick for that.
And it's Serginho.
Oh, nice one too. Very big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Serginho.
Nedved. Vieira.
Promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rummenigge.
Matthäus. Van Dijk. And it's Thuram.
Passing nice and neat.
And it's Maldini.
Here's Rodri.
Shot could be on.
Tries from a long way out.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Serginho with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. Van Bouten. Matthäus.
And it's Serginho.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Rodri. Nedved.
Vardy receives it in a good position here. Vardy stood his ground strongly.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Danger averted for now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Ernest.
That's Thuram.
Vieri. Serginho gets a foot in here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Oh, they can break here. It'll be a throw-in. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Vardy. He's found a way through. Vardy!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nedved. And that has left him in a heap. This looks promising. Van Dijk gets it clear. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Played in. Mateus, nicely aimed pass. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
In the second half? Ours, of course.
And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Serginho could move up a gear here. Now it's Vardy, steaming on goalwards. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good ball! Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! He has done it! The breakthrough strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just about up to the hour now. Has a look and place it forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And there's green grass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mateus. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's another good win of the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That is a great pick out. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Vardy. Mateus. Can he get it through?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to...
Quickly taken. And he's picked it up out wide. Vieri. Ernest.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
This ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. He gets big. Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Nedved.
Just eases him off the ball.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now, can they get him away?
And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri powering forward here. Rummenigge. Pullet. Oh, some tackle that.
There will be 1 minute at a
They're
time.
not going to make any further progress now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And this is Vardy. That is lovely. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Vardy. And this is Messi. He's shifting. Chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Bullish header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Probing pass. And he's taking no chances there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. And it's Nedved. Rodri.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge. Manchester United finding their passes. And this is Vardy. Vardy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rudiger with the clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Great chance! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Looking tidy in possession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And it's Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out, and a chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for options for movement. It's a good run down the right. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Done delicately. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. Can he spark a counter here? Always onto this. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vieri.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Vardy, and this is Messi. Chance for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
We're down, but we're far from out. Now let's all rally behind the boys and show them a bit of support.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now that looks a decent ball. Is there any support? He must shoot! Rodri attempts a clearance. Opts to play it back. Some really good ball movement. Vieri. No way through there. Cannavaro. Van Balten. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rodri. And here's Vieri. Nedved. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Rudiger calmly anticipates.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nedved. Mateus. Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 60 minutes played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! Can he get it through? Rummenigge. That's an imaginative pass. And he's managed to get free. They've got a corner here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. Rodri. And he passes it long. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, such a clever touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Little pass back. And it's Rodri. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge. Now it's Vardy. He's found a way through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ball comes in. That has been cut short. Dinks one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he latch on to this? Messi gets into some space. Now it's Vieri. Messi is herring after that one, and he welcomes it in. Good ball over the top.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved. Now that's well seen too. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish?
Thuram.
And it's Nedved. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Great defending, strong and determined.
Nedved.
Looking for the shapes to shoot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Mateus.
Thuram. Rodri. Manchester United
Looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away?
Messi!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
And this is Nedved, delivered across. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Vieira. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
And here's Vardy.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
And this is Gullit. Turns and goes back. And it's Lukaku. In with the challenge.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rummenigge. Oh, sweet feet.
Now the delivery.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through.
Eto'o.
Oh, it's come loose. And that was nowhere near his best.
Now it's Vardy.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well measured.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Messi.
And he cuts out the supply. Probing pass.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Out towards the flank. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. That looks a good ball through. It's Eto'o! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Belletti. That's an imaginative pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first half.
So they head in
Let's
no
hope the
further
boys can
forward.
turn it up
The
for the
score
second.
here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mateus. Serginho.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Serginho. That's Nedved. Nedved powering forward here. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Ernest. Lukaku. That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. It's a really well-measured ball. Nicely aimed pass. Taken back almost at once. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Lukaku. He is just caressing the ball. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Cannavaro. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pings in across. Mateus. Closing in on goal. And this is Nedved. No way through, so back it comes. Tries to get it clear. Gives it back. Serginho. And it's Cannavaro. And he's cut it out. Has a look and place it forward. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus, and they can counter here. Rodri. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Nedved. Manchester United finding their passes. Takes aim and crosses.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Serginho. Serginho thinks about the shot. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he passes it long. Oh, easy pickings there. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And he thumps it clear. And that's been won straight back. Cannavaro.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted.
Serginho.
Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira gets a foot in here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Hunis is offering a right smile there. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Big header! A reprieve. So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7.
So our
Lukaku.
quest to find the winner
Number
continues.
17, Eto'o. Number 15, Palace.
And here's Haaland.
14,
Oh, he had to make that, and he
Number
did make
2,
it.
Van
Cannavaro
Dijk.
getting this one
Number
clear.
22, Bellingham. Number 11, Belletti.
That's
Coming
just
on the
playing it
field,
safe and
number
simple.
9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 25, Jan Koller. Number
And that's put
5,
paid to a promising
Erling
move.
Haaland. Number 21, Vieri.
That is a
Number
little
8,
undercooked.
Chiellini. Number
Stojkovic.
23, Gerrard.
Looking for the run.
Number 6,
Son Heung-min.
Lilian
Oh, that's
Thuram.
fabulous.
Substitution in progress.
Son Heung-min! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Good take, and is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away. That's a super give and go. Mateus, can he spark a counter here? Back into the middle.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateus with the cross. Cleared without hesitation. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Substitutions taking place.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? So, for the last time, who dares to win? Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's burst through. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter.
Takes a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that has not gone well. Chouameni, Stojkovic. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Manchester United get their 4th corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is asking for Batistuta! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a...